Hey everyone, 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrograno here with a Weather Now update for you on this very cold and gusty Friday across our area. Those temperatures not warming up much at all for our daytime hours. Going to be in the 30s for the afternoon, sunshine, but gusty winds continue, just making it feel colder at times. Whether you're in Newport or Lincoln or anywhere else around our area, look at the temperatures all across the Northeast. Plenty of cold air to go around. We're still in the 20s across most of our areas, and this update is of about midday or so. Currently, temperatures, 29 is a popular number from Smithfield to Providence, down along the coastline as well. We're only going to be topping out, I'm thinking a lot of 33s, 34s for those high temperatures today. But again, feeling much colder when you factor in the wind. It still feels like the teens outside in many locations. So again, the wind is still strong. Latest wind gusts looking at, 20, 30, even up to 40 miles per hour. Even still, Providence still gusting to 37 miles per hour. Again, this is as of midday. So certainly very windy and, again, making it just feel a lot colder out there. Radar is quiet. We're not looking at any kind of snow out there, so we're staying dry for our daytime hours today. Storm system continues to move off to our south through the Virginia area into North Carolina. Not going to bother us. We are watching a system that would bring us a little bit of snow as we head into parts of the weekend. But again, cold, gusty for the remainder of the afternoon. Snow arrives for Saturday night into Sunday morning. It's a quick moving system, but it could bring us, anywhere from about a coating to an inch further north to maybe as high as 2 or 3 inches down to the coastline. So, the closer you are to the coast, the better chance you have of seeing an accumulating snow with this particular system. Again, small accumulations and then some very cold air returns right after this storm, for later Sunday and for Monday especially. So, again, for the afternoon, many areas in the low to mid 30s, very gusty out there. For tonight, those winds will, back off quite a bit. Temperatures falling back into the 20s for most locations. And then notice as we go into tomorrow, not nearly as cold, most areas in the upper 30s to near 40. A lot of clouds around. We'll have some sunshine. Could see an afternoon sprinkle or a flurry, but for the most part, the daytime hours look dry. Again, it's more so tomorrow night that we're watching for, of course, the chance for some snow. So let's time things out. We'll go through the rest of today. Again, quiet weather, all things considered. It's cold, it's windy, but not tracking any kind of precip. Let's go ahead through Saturday. Again, seeing the clouds, some sunshine, maybe a sprinkle in the afternoon. And then as we go towards the nighttime hours, let's get this here. This is about 10 p.m. Notice precip to our south and west. That's our, system that's going to bring us some snow. It's going to be moving in late at night and then in the overnight hours. Notice by 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, we're seeing snow spread all across the area. And most of it's on the lighter side, but again, it's going to be a 6-hour window or so of snow that could drop down a quick, couple of inches here and there in spots. Again, favoring the coastal areas for this system. Notice though, by 8 a.m., the snow's already kind of dipping back southward and moving offshore, and we're looking at improving conditions as the day progresses. Sunshine for the afternoon hours, but very cold, very windy Sunday afternoon, but especially as we head into Monday. So here's the latest snowfall map that we have put together here. Generally thinking 1 to 3 inches again, but I want to reference one thing. The further north you are, the less snow you will see. So, the 1 inch range will be more so further north inland, whereas the better chance of seeing that 2 to 3 inch range would be closer to the coastline. That's how things look midday here on Friday, but certainly things can change, and we'll be updating this map a little bit as we go into tonight and also for Saturday as well. So make sure you check back for updates on this, and I'll leave you off here with a 3-day forecast, again showing you that light snow for parts of the weekend. That's a check of your Weather Now forecast. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great weekend. Take care.